Huh. Who's first? Let's go ladies first. How about that? You didn't want to go first? All right, ladies first. Anybody? Any ladies want to take a shot? Yes, ma'am. But just representing and doing the best job I can. It's an honor to represent the Polynesian people. Not only do I represent Samoa, Australia, but being married to my Tongan wife, I kind of feel obliged that I have a responsibility to every other Polynesian nation. We're such a small cluster of islands in the South Pacific, so just having that, I guess, representation in one of the biggest stages in the world is a total honor. So. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, having Shayshawn, man. Shayshawn's been a crucial addition to our, I guess, we kind of count him as a sixth man. He's just the skill and the ability that he brings to that position, man, is a big reason to why our rushing attack has been so successful this year. But I think what stands out to me more and what matters to me more is the character off field. I think he's one of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. And, that speaks volumes when, what people see on the field, that's all great and all, but what I get to see off the field is even more better than anything that he could add. He's super funny, super nice, super charismatic. He cares a lot about his friends, and I think that's what stands out a little bit more than anything else. Yes, ma'am. Yep, say less. I'd mean everything to bring a game back home. Shout out 7 News. Thanks for traveling all the way out here. Where's Channel 9 at? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Channel 9. No, it'd mean a lot to have a game back home just for eyes and viewership. I really want this sport to grow back home, and if we can bring a game there just to generate interest and keep the growth of the game going, then that'd mean a lot to me. I think the best thing about football is you can play at any size, at any weight, and I'm 6'8". There's guys on my team. What's Shayshawn, for example? Shayshawn is what is he? I don't want to do him dirty. 5'9". I say 5'9". I'll say Shayshawn is 5'9". I'm 6'8". There's different types and different sizes of every teammate of mine, and I think that's what makes the sport beautiful. Sunday's just the next game. Just the next game. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Just by being in the moment, I don't make it too big. Just like to have fun. Also be serious at the same time. But Sunday's such a long way away in my head. So for right now, I just kind of keep it simple. Be where my feet are at. Don't make the moment bigger than it is. Well, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. But we'll see what happens after Sunday. Yes. It feels amazing. It really does. It really does to be able to be here and represent my countries and my city. It feels good. It feels good. That's a great question. Yeah, that's the mission, man. That's the mission. But in all seriousness, it's just the next game, and we don't want to. We want to take advantage of the opportunity that we get. We get to play another game, and that's all it's about. Right. Still haven't, Laurie. Still haven't. Probably just my approach to the game. Try and keep it more consistent with my routine during the regular season. Again, just emphasizing on the don't make the moment bigger than it is. Don't go chasing waterfalls, Loz. Lakin? His, Lakin's head's still spinning. He doesn't really. It's hard. I understand where he's coming from, and especially to go, in his first year here, he's gone to the Super Bowl, so his head's still spinning just from practice itself. But to be here in this moment, I'm sure he's enjoying it, and just, the kind of advice that I gave him was just embrace it. What is it like to block for a 60-yard touchdown? It feels amazing. It feels amazing when, one, you don't have to keep playing because he's taking it to the house after, only going 20 yards. And then two, you get a lot of break. You got a lot of break time on there, and I feel sorry for our defense sometimes when Shayshawn takes it to the crib. What was the last bit? Yeah, of course. Especially, I didn't play this game growing up, but I've always thought, why not score a touchdown or when I played rugby, a try on the first play of the game. And man, I was just in my head, I was kind of joking around about it, and he actually did it. So I think that's probably why I was laughing a lot more than usual. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think Jalen brings, that dual threat. You can't sleep on Jalen. You have to respect, what he brings to the games as in terms of his running style and his his ability to make plays if you don't have a man for him. And so teams have to, when they game plan, they have to count that in, especially having Saquon there as well. You got to factor those in when you're game planning. So you can't fall asleep, when it comes to Jalen Hurts, man. That's that dual threat ability. What does who bring? Oh, I think he leads by example with his demeanor. Jesus Christ. He leads by example with his demeanor, by staying cool, calm, collected at all times. That's just how he is. That's who he is as a person. And I think as the young guys on our team, when they see him being cool, calm, collected in the biggest moments of the game, that's what we walk away with. How do you remain calm? How do you remain, that's his best trait that he brings to the team. Cool, calm, collected at all times, mate. They did. No, they did not. They did not. No, who you need to ask is Landon Dickerson. Yes. Oh, man, I think Stout would be like, dude, you're not going to tire me out, guys. This is why I get paid. I get paid to be here. You're not going to tire me out. 2 minutes later, I'm sick and tired of you guys doing the wrong thing over and over again. Why can't you guys just do it the first time I tell you to do it? Thank you so much. Next question. Nah, not really. Nothing else kind of gets me going to want to say anything. So Bane's all I got for now. Oh, it's supervillain for sure. He's not a superhero. Well, nothing. It's just in the heat of the moment, Loz. It's just a thing in the heat of the moment. That's all.
What's the Mailata family Super Bowl party look like back home?
I have no idea. I have no idea because I'm here. I'm only focusing on here. You should ask my family. Yeah. Great question. I think just the whole be where your feet are at kind of came from them. Just eliminating as many distractions as you can to focus on your job. Also, just playing with everything you got. I think you can only do that if you understand the playbook, if you understand the technique that you need to apply on that play. And I think that was just the style of Jason Kelsey's play, throughout his career, just giving everything he had, and that's one thing that they instilled. Yeah. I think we start off with, Jason Kelsey handpicking his replacement, that's a huge thing there. So he didn't, want somebody who's going to replace him has to be really good, right? And so I think Cam's done a great job of just compartmentalizing everything, that he doesn't have to fill the shoes of Jason Kelsey. He has to create his own, and that's all he's doing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'll be honest, I could not hear that question. Yeah. That's not. Yeah, I have plenty of motivation. That's not one of my intents to play for, to stop the three-peat. I have plenty of motivation enough to play for and win the Super Bowl. So no comment on that. Sorry, mate. Jakob. Man, yeah, good to see you, brother. And it took everyone to get here. We pride ourselves on culture. We pride ourselves on the next man up mentality, and we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the guys. We've had plenty of injuries during the season, and we've had plenty of guys step up time after time, especially in our O-line position. They've stepped up time after time, and you can only do that by establishing a great culture and a great coaching culture. And man, it took everything and everyone. Appreciate it, brother. Good to see you, brother. Of course, brother. I feel like I'm always representing IPP, man. I take a lot of pride in that program because I came from there. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. What's it like to block for Shayshawn Barkley? Man, I'd say it's an amazing feeling because when you block it right, you feel great. You feel like, yes, man, I've done my job, and you've opened the window of opportunity for a touchdown even more. But when you don't do your job, he's able to make you right. And that's probably the best part about Saquon Barkley's game. Yep. Man, one of the greatest teammates I've ever had, and I feel like I've known him forever. He's only been on this team for 1 year, and he's just been a standout top guy ever since, all class, ever since he's been with us. What kind of wisdom? Oh, I don't know. That's a question for Kelsey. I don't know. Kelsey still. Well, I get to see my friend. I get to see my friend all the time. But as in terms of like what kind of wisdom he can impose, experience. Watching the film with him, what kind of calls he would have made or what he would have done different. I feel like that's a Kelsey question or a Cam question, just because when I see Kelsey, I'm talking to him about my personal life.
Jordan, can you name 5 Nickelodeon characters in 10 seconds?
All right, give me a second. All right, Patrick Star, SpongeBob, Squidward.
Time's up. You were close.
No, I had three names. That's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. I was like, wait, let me think of 10 and then we'll start the clock. That's what I was trying to. Shut. Thanks, guys. Oh my goodness. See, I thought I recognized you. I was like, look at you. Well, that's your premonition, not mine. I'm just trying to win my first, and that's all. That's all I'm focusing on. Well, if you have a premonition, we are in New Orleans, so thank you. Yes. Man, I just hope the guys in the RPP program you're going to face a lot of adversity. You're going to face a lot of hurdles, and I just want them to learn how to jump over those hurdles or break through that adversity, because it's not easy. This isn't easy. I don't know how I'm here. I just I'm grateful for the people who backed me and supported me, and they got to find the strength to push through that adversity once they face it. So, I am honored that I get to represent that group and represent the country and all that. But, man, that's my message to them, man. You just got to break through and keep pushing because it's hard, and you got to understand the opportunity that you have. How better equipped is this team? A lot better. I think we're a lot more fundamentally sound in our technique and our discipline, and so I think that's going to be a factor, heading into Sunday. Kellen's a little wizard. He's a little wizard, Harry, and I think his style of play and the way he calls plays, setting up other plays, has been crucial to this year. So, what's been? Could this be the best win for Jeffrey Stoutland University? I don't know. He's already got one, man, but he's already got a ring. But yeah, I'd say that would be the. I'm not going to say the W word because we haven't played yet. I'm superstitious, so yeah. I'll say this. The simple one is the schedule. The schedule. Just the way he created the schedule, making sure that we have a lot more downtime in between meetings, and then also having no meetings after practice. So then it just set up, because we were getting out. This was new this year. This was the first. Yeah, this is the first this year. Just the way he laid out the schedule, and he did it on purpose. Because I asked him, what was the go about that? What we talked about not doing any major changes, and he's just gone ahead this year and done this. And he told me his reasoning behind it was he wanted to give us more time to be able to connect with each other, and I think it's panned out. It's worked beautifully. Yeah, just hanging out in the locker room, hanging out at the cafeteria, hanging out and watching more film. So, has he changed in the last couple of years? Yes. I think just his wisdom. That when he gets around us, and well, he's always going to be feisty. Man, that's just Nick. Nick is great because what you see is what you get. But he learns from his mistakes, and he's not afraid to tell admit that. And that's how you lead. You got to lead by accountability. And he always says it starts from me. He says it starts from me, and it should go down for you guys. And I think he's done a fabulous job of doing that.
Yeah, it's definitely special being back here in New Orleans, being here for 4 years, very comfortable here, and just couldn't be more thankful for the GM, for the head coach, for the defensive coordinator for bringing me here to Philly. Take this. Thank you. Yeah. How do I explain it? Hard work and dedication to my craft. I was a role player here in New Orleans, but the thing was I just kept working and knew that it wasn't for nothing, that it would come to the surface at some time, and it did in my time in Philly. No, I was never frustrated. Partially because part of me, that's on me. My development, the slow development and transitioning from position to position, a lot of it was on me and just not taking the proper steps. But I just trusted the process and ultimately got to where I want to be. Yeah, it was cool. Obviously, everyone wants to be wanted in some capacity, and that was the Eagles for me, and Howie was on me right away. Vic had a plan for me from the start, and that was really cool. I think it took me the first couple games just to get used to the scheme still. Obviously, a brand new scheme for me. I had never been in another scheme, especially playing off-ball backer, but it took me a couple weeks into the season to really get going. I think, honestly, the trust in the coaches to let me play free within the scheme really let me develop really fast. I I got a bunch. I got to say my linebacker brothers. Oh, so this past week we went out to dinner as the linebackers, and the linebackers surprised me with the Butt Kiss Award presented to me there at the dinner. It was really cool, very special. It sounds like they got a choice to stay up late or get up early. Whatever you choose, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Chauncey. I feel the same as you. It's comfortable, good to be back, but it's only special if we win this thing.
All right. Question number 2. Favorite restaurant in New Orleans to eat at and why?
I'd say Merrill, an Emerald Lagasse restaurant. Super good dining.
AKA Zack's new name is Sean Bright.
Yeah, it's really cool just even to be mentioned with those other names. Guys that have played in this league for a long time and won Defensive Player in the Year in the past. And just credit to a lot of different people, whether it's on our team or people I've worked with, people that have influenced me in my life. It's I couldn't do it without them. I mean, you tell me. You're the reporter. I just that's how he rolls. He wants to bring in not only good football players but good people as well. Yeah, they had a vision for me and an opportunity, and that's all I came in and I wanted was an opportunity. No one told me I was going to start. I wasn't given anything, and I had to work for a spot, and I didn't care whether it was at inside or outside linebacker. Yeah, being at Wisconsin and kind of doing the red shirt thing, and ahead of me I had T.J. Edwards, T.J. Watt, Andrew Van Ginkel, Joe Schobert, Vince Spiegel, a lot of great guys and a lot of guys that I could sit behind and develop with and really learn how to be a professional and kind of just follow in their footsteps. It really meant a lot.
Zack, a lot of fans hate the Chiefs. They're sick of seeing the Chiefs win. You guys feel like the good guys this week and you have the backing of the majority of football fans in the NFL.
I have no clue. I don't have an answer for that, no.
Where then you do have a Canadian on the team, the only Canadians to play in the Super Bowl this year, first one since 2022, and all of Canada will be back.
Yeah, Sidney Brown, I'm aware. Honestly, I'm not really. I didn't grow up the biggest football fan. I didn't watch much football. I don't remember like the history of games and names and stuff like that. Probably watching the Packers play in 2011. Yeah. I think my welcome. It's a good question. I don't know. With a lot of excitement. Obviously, the fan base didn't really know who I was or what I had to bring, but I was excited just to be a part of this fan base. I'd played against the Eagles in the past, and they're not fun to play against, but it's a lot of fun when they're cheering for you.
Zack, you've had a surreal season. You went from special team specialist with the Saints one year to a Pro Bowl this year, and you're up for Defensive Player of the Year. How amazing is that? You know, just add to everything that has been good for you this season.
Yeah, it's a lot. Obviously, a lot very fast for me, but I can't do it without the greatness of my teammates. Like, I truly could not be here if it wasn't for Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean and Oren Burks. And I could name so many people that played a role in my development and helped me be able to be in the position I am. I'm not one for individual accolades. I don't do it for the individualism of it all.
How's it going to feel to play the Super Bowl on the same field that you started your NFL
Yeah, it's cool. It's awfully poetic, isn't it? I mean, being back here in the Superdome, I'm very comfortable. I'm excited to see this place with some green in it. Yeah, he had a lot of influence on my game. From the jump during COVID, he was helping me out. Obviously, making that transition from on the ball to off the ball. Great coach, very detail-oriented, and even better person. A friend for life, for sure. I was only with Joe for a couple of months, but also a really good friend.
Zach, you have one of the most inspiring stories in football. I used to see it in the amazing guy that you helped with. What would your advice be to somebody that doesn't really succeed?
That's a good question. I would say just keep going. Life goes in ebbs and flows. I mean, you're gonna have high times and you're gonna have low times, but the goal is to keep your cool through it all and stay level-headed. Yeah, that's really common for a lot of mobile quarterbacks. You look at Lamar Jackson, you look at Jaden Daniels. When it comes down to crunch time, they want the ball in their hands, and whether it's running it or passing it, they want the ball in their hands, and they're willing to get a little riskier when it's crunch time. I can confirm, bald is back, baby. Teleportation, so I could get where I need to go. Yeah, thank you.
You talked about the speed athletes being more important. When you signed with the team, they were considered, the defense was considered the weak point, and now with your leadership and some of your teammates, you brought it to one of the best units in the league. What has the messaging been like, and what's it felt like helping the team get back to this point?
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool, and to your point, me and Nakobe, it was always a chip on our shoulder throughout the whole season. We were ranked the 30th linebacker room unit in the league at the beginning of the season. I don't know what that is now, but we definitely ain't 30th. So we just tried to be the best. We just tried to be the best we could be, and try to get this team some wins. Yeah, it was during COVID, so I was at home with just a couple of family and friends. But honestly, where I come from, I didn't expect to be in this position to have the opportunity to get drafted at all. So I know I had like a first-round grade or second-round grade, but I went in the third, and I was just as happy, just as excited. I don't really remember. I think I was just being patient and more anxious for the opportunity to just make it happen already. I had no clue. It was COVID. Things were shut down. I couldn't go for minicamp or OTAs, so I had no expectation. It's just go with the flow at that point. Oh, that's a good question. I can't say. Yellow, for sure. Do I keep in touch with him? Yeah. He just calls me to check up on me, like, how are you doing as a person, and just so proud of me and happy for me. And he does a good job of kind of blending that coach to player with friend to friend, and I really appreciate that from him. Thank you. To what? I don't know. I don't play football to play in front of celebrities. I just play football just because I love it. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to replicate BG's energy on the field. I mean, when he goes down, we're obviously so heartbroken for him, and especially him talking about this being his last season. And it really drove the team to do it for him and for the opportunity for him to come back. But It's hard to replicate, and it's tough to replicate, but yeah. Yeah, those are some our neighbors when we first moved to New Orleans. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. When I told I was going to be starter before the season. It was cool. I was kind of given the keys to the car and told not to crash it, so I didn't crash it, so that's good. Just playing sound ball, sticking to your keys, and not going out of what the defense says. Yeah, it's awfully poetic when after the season, when I really sit back and look at it and think about it. Just my journey in general is poetic. I think I could go into it, but I'm not. But it's cool to be back here. I can't say. I think it was honestly just a better fit for my game, my play style. It was weird being back in the Saints facility, seeing some trainers, the equipment staff there, but they just welcomed me with open arms, and it was cool being back. No, I won't blame the New Orleans Saints organization at all. I think that's what you're hinting at, but I honestly think it was more mental development for me. I knew I could do it physically, but just more mentally from my standpoint. That I didn't get along with? No. There were a lot of guys that I didn't know, but not anyone that I didn't get along with. Yeah. Yeah, DA is very detail-oriented. His scheme, his defense is really, really good. I think he does a good job of playing the player's strengths and weaknesses. I just think he's very detailed in what he does. My buddy Andrew Van Ginkel played for him in Miami, and I kind of watch through other defense that we watch on film. I didn't know much about him, but I knew he ran a kind of a 3-4 defense that would fit my skill set.
No player is an island. You didn't get here on your own. When you think about all the coaches and mentors that you had throughout the course of your life, who stands out above all, and what would you say to them in terms of where you are now?
Wow, that's a good question. There's so many. I mean, I think one that really sticks out to me is in college, Bobby April, the third. He really took my game to the next level and opened up my mind and to the possibilities that could be in store for me. Just talk about me playing quarterback in high school. Yeah, I played quarterback in high school. I say quarterback, but I was really just running the ball every time. I couldn't throw the ball. I could, but I couldn't. But I'm just proud of myself and my development and the ups and downs I've gone through to get to where I'm at now. Yeah, when I look up in the stands, it's going to be the same, but obviously different situation for me. Yeah, he's done a phenomenal job, and he prepares all year like he was going to be the starter, like he was going to play that game. But he's taken off. He really brought a sense of takeaways, punching at the ball. He really brought that vibe to the linebacker room and really influenced my game in that way. And just an overall great dude. Yeah, I think Leo Chanel is also is on the Chiefs.
Would you describe him as a tough coach, and
Yeah, he's a tough coach. He holds people accountable for sure. He lets you know when you're doing good. He lets you know when you're not doing good. So very detailed. His scheme is great. Yeah.
Of course, they got one of the greatest quarterbacks that played this game. So, man, it's always going to be a challenge with them guys, man. I feel like Andy Reid is by far one of the top 3 coaches that ever coached football. So they got a great thing going. Say again? We go, as a team, we gonna try to do our best to do that. He's very good at extending plays. So we just gotta be focused and dialed in because he can't hurt us with his legs as well. Slay. I mean, I feel good, man. Definitely be closer to home. Yeah, man. A Georgia Southern kid, man. That's chasing the dream still. I'm already blessed, man. I'm thankful to be playing in the NFL for 12 years. Man, I'm just taking it one day at a time. But I do appreciate being here. We just was dedicated to ourselves, man. We just wanted to be here. We got a great team, man, and I knew this team was capable of getting there, and we here. Say that again. Oh yeah, man. Coach is trying to. He always preached togetherness, and he showed a video of all us always after every game, kind of like talking about how we become great, how we always appreciate others. So one thing we know, we are click tight as a team, man. We see each other all as family, so that's what kind of get it going. That's how he is. He's a very great coach, man. He's very attached to us as a player, man, and it's good. A lot of coaches don't try to build relationships with players because players come in and out, and he try to build a relationship with everyone. Oh. My pregame warm-up hype song right now, anything Rod Wave-ish. So right now I'm on that new album, and man, look, I listen to, oh my goodness, what's my favorite one, man? What's my favorite one? Ooh, Angel with Attitude. That Rod Wave, Angel with Attitude. That's my favorite song right now. I'm bumping it.
Any pregame superstitions?
I cannot listen to rap music until I walk on the field. I'll listen to nothing but slow jams all during the day. And as soon as I walk onto the field, that's when I turn my Rod Wave on.
Okay, last one. Would you rather play in the game on Sunday with butter all over your hands or pebbles in your shoes?
Butter all on my hands, I can catch with my chest. Slay.
Who's on aux in the locker room?
It be the verge of everybody. I'll be on my own, so I'll have my headphones on. But most likely either be CD or our strength coaches. Oh man, ain't no telling. He got a lot of things going. So he play a lot of hype music to get us going. So he do a great job with the DJ though. Oh yeah, if I'm on it, gonna be all Rod Wave and maybe some Future.
No heavy metal in the room?
Huh?
No heavy metal in there?
Oh no, I don't know nothing about heavy metal. Huh? Do I pick Kendrick? To my who I'm picking? Oh man, I don't really listen to like Kendrick albums like that because I'm not a West Coast guy. But Drake album never fails. You know what I'm saying? It never fails. But both of them are great artists. I think Kendrick's an amazing rapper. I think he really a lyrical guy that really can spit. But it's just not, that's just the West Coast vibe. I'm not like a West Coast guy. I'm deep down south. Yeah, so ain't like I don't like his music, just that I'm from the south. Slay. Say again? Of the scheme, what you saying, like the 1-2 plays I made or something? I made a lot of plays, but I ain't making up the much I want to. I want to have more picks. But I made a lot of great plays, man. I think Vic do a great job just putting me in position to be able to make those plays. So I don't really have a favorite one. All my favorite plays are, man, are my young guys making plays. You know, like Quinyon making plays, Coop making plays, Reed making plays. So, man, my favorite one is the first one he bagged basket in the playoffs and against Green Bay. You know, seeing him catch his first career pick, well, even this in the playoffs, but that's one of my favorite one from him. Huh? Yes, he listened. He did his job. He you know, it's a coverage rerun, and we told him like this guy will be coming from that way, and he did it. He trusts his technique and stuff. Slay, it's Slay.
What's the biggest difference in the defense compared to the last time you guys played?
I mean, it's just guys are just buying in and paying attention to details and being a lot more focused on it and just and everybody cares. You know what I'm saying? So I think this defense here made Vic do a great job as explaining the defense, putting us in the position, making us understand what the defense is being called for, and guys are really just understanding what their job is to do. Who? Yeah. Who got the most annoying locker room habit? I don't know who got an annoying one because I think everybody pretty cool. Everybody kind of be in their own little world, own little space. But I just know as a team, you know, we kind of like play a little shadow boxing. That's it. Yeah. You know, I be whipping on somebody. Yeah, I don't know if you know about that game. I be spanking them boys. Good to see you. Huh? Ooh, hey, I'm really like the slow jam king. You know what I'm saying? I'm really. No, well, I would play him in the locker room, but guys be like, Slay, man, turn that mess off. And I'm real cool with I'll turn it off because, like, somebody don't want to be in a slow jam mode. The slow jams get me going. Like, get my mind right, creates a lot of great energy around me. Do I have favorites? Jacket Edge, Gotta Be is one of my favorites. Sam Salter, sure, I'm a big Sam Salter fan. Like, I love some Sam Salter. There You Are is one of my favorite ones. Huh? Nah, see, Blow the Whistle, hey, they done turned that up now. That's one of the hits right now. And that's that Gilly. You know what I'm saying? That Gilly got that thing going right now. I'm trying to learn to dance, but he got a lot of steps. But I'm getting there. Huh? My favorite cereal? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Come on now. And that's so good that you drink the milk after. That's how good it is. Uh-huh. I mean, she can because the fact that we down the road. I live in Houston, so she might bring some. She might come bring down some and make some for the team, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we might bring some. Yeah. No, not at all. I just see it as the next game because the revenge game, we don't got the same roster. You know what I'm saying? We're not the 22 roster. We're the 24 Eagles, so it's not the same roster. I just think it's just the next big game we got, and we're looking forward to it. Say again? Ooh, man, what about Big Don? That he's really funny. And like everybody think he probably like serious and he's the security, but he like really the funniest dude. He just do funny things. Like I don't say, like he just do it. Like so, you just gotta catch him in the moment, really. Oh, huh? Well, stay motivated to do the right thing. Just see the bigger picture, man. It's a lot of things that you could be doing differently that God can have planned for you, but God always have a great plan for you, man. Just follow the strip, and great things will happen, man. I always live by blessing others. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of guys that live the right way and do things the right way will bless others, and with just being a presence. You don't gotta always know what to say, how to say it, but just doing the right thing, people paying attention to it. Huh? Oh, high school? Oh, he bad. Yeah, please and thank you. Please and thank you. To my mentor? My biggest mentor definitely in the league or just in general? Oh, my biggest mentor in general is my goddad. A guy that kind of like, took me in under his wing, treated me like his own. I always appreciate him. He made me a better person, made me a better man. He's the first person kind of like tell me right from wrong, and not always been on my side because of what I was capable of doing. He always put me in my place. So I always appreciate them. Oh man, thank you. I appreciate you and I love you forever. Yeah. Huh? The first one I remember is the one my cousin played in. His name is Dwayne Slade, but he was like on. So that's the one with Chicago Bears, and Devin Hester took the open kick return back. So that's the one I remember just because that, and I'm a big Peyton Manning fan, and that's the first one he won. Second. I hope I had a good one, you know what I'm saying? So, I let them be the judge of it, man. I've been trying to do my best as being a great leader, great role model for them guys. I think I've been doing a great job, man. So, but, yeah, them guys special, man, special group.
What do you wish for them to take away after the game?
Huh?
What do you wish for them to take away win or lose after the game?
Just the hard work you put in, man. You get to witness this kind of stuff like this, man. Just being the only one of the only two teams left to play right now in a late February. It's a special moment, man. Seeing all your hard work. Not saying it's going to waste when you don't make it to the Super Bowl, but just see when you do work hard and make it to the Super Bowl, it's always a great opportunity to win one. I'm most proud of just trying to be the best dad I can be. And, I'm a real big with my kids. I love my kids dearly. I just be real proud of myself of how mature I became as a daddy. Because I started young. I had a child at 16. So to see myself, my growth and development from a teenager to adult that I am now, I just always pat myself on the back. Who the most underrated player? I don't see no underrated player on the Eagles, man. I think everybody is who they need to be. Now you say who don't get the most recognition they need to get. I say Nolan Smith and Milton Williams. Them guys right there do a big role into our defense, man, and they play very hard. Just continue, man, for all races as well, man. So it's just everything. Everything is need to be great, man. I just want the world to be at one piece. And no about black, white, whatever. I think everybody should just be as one and help build this world and make it a better place. I knew he was gonna be a great player, man, when we was in training camp. He's just always in the right spot. A guy that's never afraid of contact, and he's team light skin. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call each other. That's my other tag team partner. We call Team Light Skin. You say who? A great head coach. That's a good question, man. Maybe Jay Hurts for real. He got the tone, the presence to like lead a team. I could be a great coach, but not a head coach. I don't like being a head coach too much. I'll joke too much. Huh? I don't really know. Like, I wasn't like when I was growing up. I didn't even like watch the Super Bowl like that in the commercials, but yeah, I ain't watching the commercials. I don't even know. Say again? Yeah. That he loves the Celtics. Yeah, and then we get I ain't know he's that big of a Celtics fan, but he loved the Celtics, and I was thankful to be able to go to that game. He always invited the captains to the team, man. That's one thing I can say about Mr. Laurie, man. He's very invested into his team, as in not just with money, but like time spending, because he'll hang out with us a lot. Huh? If it's a reaction of buying the Celtics, I just say, hey, man, put me on the roster, because I can hoop. Yeah. If I could do it. See, I'm more of a, like, freestyler. So it's like I'm freestyle funny. Like, I can't think of jokes to be funny. I'm like a freestyle funny. Yeah. I'll try to do something like, because you look a little piggish. You know what I'm saying? So I find some kind of, like, pig joke. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be off the dome though. It gotta be like a rhythm for me. Like I'm not like I gotta be off the dome. Like it gotta be one of my dome days. I'll be good.
And I was told by people in the organization, we'll call him Darius, call him Big Play Slay.
Yeah, big player slay. Not the D word.
What's the running game mean to you guys?
Huh?
What's the running game mean to you guys on defense?
What, the running game?
Your running game, Saquon.
Oh, that's love there. You know what I'm saying? Saquon be running that mud. So man, he's a great back, man, and got a great old line in front of him. Man, them guys there do special things, man. And with them running the ball, how they doing it, it's gonna be a great contribute to us on the defense end. Cause that could I could be time management with all kind of stuff it could be done with it. But they did a great job running that ball. And me watching him run that ball is like how AP said on his on that little thing when he was like, when that boy run that ball, yeah, that's how we feel about Saquon. Say what? Yeah. Yeah. We had just, like I said, like a guy's buying into the program, buying in what Coach saying, and we trust and believing that he's going to put us in the best position to win. And as you see the results, like a lot of guys got to see it to believe it. And then once you start doing what he asks and it succeeds, guys just, trust and believe in their coaches more. So I think Vic do a great job of knowing his players and knowing what they're good at, knowing what they're not good at, and using it as a strength. Easy guy to lock him to do what? The clout. Oh, shoot. Everybody. Definitely when it comes to me, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Everybody gets it. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy, though. Yes. We're in Houston? Okay, Philly. Okay, see, I'll be living in Houston in the offseason now. Usually in Philly, when I stayed in Philly, I was going, but I'm doing it in Houston now, though. Dang, so I gotta come back to that school in Philly then. I gotta check it out. Got you. Penn Hawkins, ain't it? Penn, okay. Got you. What's my favorite about Nick? Man, Nick, the thing about Nick, man, he's great, man. He's a smooth coach, man, funny coach. I just think what's the best attribute he got? That he's like down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little bit, but yeah, y'all got a little bit in the nose too. In the nose. Y'all got to say y'all look alike, but yeah. Yeah. Angel with attitude. Rod Wave, man. Shout out to Rod Wave. He the GOAT. He's the GOAT, man. Shout out to Rod Wave. Hey, Rod, keep making music, man. I need all that music. Slay. Man, Hell State, man. I tell them guys to keep working. I know this year wasn't the year we wanted. We had a bad record, but hey, y'all keep putting that work in, man. It go pay off, and you could be at this level too. Itawamba? Hey, I love Itawamba, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, I'm a Itawamba, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, I went from JUCO to D1 to there. I went to the whole rough patch. Believe it. Believe and trust in yourself that you can make it. Who? Uh-huh. I mean, it took everybody was still buying in, definitely during the season and training camp. But it really clicked for a lot of guys when he set us down as a group and just say, hey, we got to be better. Come after the bye week, be ready to dial in because we knew we had to go on a run. We had an early bye week, so we had 13, 14 games without no bye week, and then and like I said, he came in with all the corrections and everything, and we just bought in and just said, hey man, let's just give it our all and see what it do. It can't be no harm, we was going in at 2-2, and next thing you know, I think we went 15 and 16 and 1 in the last year. So we doing our thing. We're doing our.
Nope. I can't think of one. I can't think of no. If I had to say,
The funniest is Slay. Slay is a guy that always joking with people. So if I had to say somebody that I hear all the time, that'd be like, oh yeah, what he doing? He's over there, joking with somebody. I had to go with Slay. All right. I'm feeling good. Honestly, I'm feeling real good. Excited, man, to be able to play in this game and just enjoying the moment. Well, of course, that's my goal. We gonna go through the week, but that's the goal for me to play and just to have the window open for me. I'm excited just for this opportunity. Yeah. What up, baby? What up? You know what? Being in my 15th year, it's like, man, wow. For me to come back when I got hurt and thought I was out for the year, and to be able to practice in the Super Bowl, to go out, to have a chance to win one before I go. And, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to do that. And it's special in my eyes, and it's something that I won't forget, and something that I'm going through right now to make sure I document all this during the week, especially when my kids come. Just making sure I'm documenting everything, because that's the stuff you look back on. You look back, and you be happy you have it, had the videos, and it just bring you back. And so for me, I'm just excited to be here because Howie and our staff, Mr. Lurie, everybody went out this year and they went all in, and they got the guys we needed. And these guys, I'm just in a wow. It's just wow of just the togetherness that we got. We just more sad that it's the last week because that's how special this team been. So we want to make sure we run through this finish line. We got to make sure we run through to finish the year. Well, honestly, when I got hurt, I was seeing if it was a possibility, and talking with some people, it was a possibility. And so I went hard, making sure I rehabbed, did everything I could, and when the opportunity came up, they knew that I wanted to come back, and they knew that it was an opportunity that I could if we made it. And so I was making sure that I was working. And so when that opportunity came, now they give me the chance. Yeah. I'm feeling good right now. Practice start on Wednesday, and then we'll go every day, and then we'll see. But the first 2 days last week that I practiced, it was really good. And so just got to make sure I keep stacking the days and don't have nothing that set me back. Yep. You know what? I know them guys gonna be in attendance. I know that they made their decision. They happy with it, but they still they bleed green. And so I know for them, they happy for us right now. Of course, they wish that they could be a part of it, but they are happy that we're back in it. And so I know that's gonna be me when I'm done too. I'm gonna be happy for the team, and I'm gonna be down here every time that they show up. So hopefully we can get a win for them, so they can have a parade with us. Yeah. Well, my parents, of course. My mom growing up, seeing her, seeing my dad working, it just made me just grind for, what wasn't so easy. For my mom and them, just seeing them growing up and just knowing that I got to make sure I get me a scholarship in order for me to go to college. And football was kind of that, but my grades, I had to keep them up too in order to make sure that I was held accountable or people would take me serious. And so I had to make sure that that I was a great role model for my sisters because I was the oldest of three. And so I just got to make sure that now, man, that it don't go in vain by just staying who I am, raising my kids the same way, grinding, letting them know it ain't easy in this world. But you got to go. You gotta have a village of people. You can't do it by yourself, but you got to make sure you make that decision to go work at it every day, and you got to believe in it before anybody else. Mm-hmm. You know what? If I had to say, my first jersey was a Dave Bean Pistons jersey. Yeah, so that was my first jersey. If I had to go NFL, it was Ray Lewis, because that was somebody I looked up to. Oh yeah, all that stuff is my wife done took care of me on all that. She got all my stuff from the Super Bowl year, and she just pretty much preserved it for me. Got some stuff hanging up, got some stuff, especially the ball. We, one day hopefully we get to tell the story with the ball. You say what? Oh yeah. I mean, you got some learning lessons with the one in Arizona, but definitely, I'm definitely holding on to 2017 so far. Hopefully I can hold on to some more coming soon. Yep. Well, I think everybody's. I mean, Vic is he a wizard. I would just say he's just somebody who developed that trust over the time with his players, held us accountable all the way through, never changed, and I think that's a great start. And we got the players. I felt like the organization went out and got the guys that we needed, and everybody just gelled the way we were supposed to in this 9-month period, and now you're seeing the byproduct of everything. But it was a daily walk at first. It wasn't perfect in the beginning, but I think that with the consistency of Coach Vic and of course other position coach, because everything has to be echoed. His message has to be echoed through the coaches, and the coaches got to do it to the players. And I think we had a great relationship in that, and it's been showing up in a big way. Yeah. Well, I just think it's more wisdom, if you would say, with Vic right now. I just think it's more consistency, different players too. You have some same, but you had a lot of new players in, and everybody trusted the plan. And I just say that Vic did a great job. The coaches did a great job of spreading the message of what Vic Fangio, how he wants it detailed. And I think that that's why we've been able to be so good, because it's really open communication. It's direct, and it's clear communication, so that we can go out there and play fast. Well, we got to make sure we stop in the run first, because we know in order for us to get to rush the quarterback, we got to make sure we stop the run. So we got to do that first. Then we got to play together, and stuff gonna happen in the game. But when the play come to you, make sure you make it. Well, I've been going for a long time, but it's always fun to be able to go, because I know how much Boston means to them, and I'm thankful to still be able to be here to go on those, and it's always a great time. We in and out, go that day, leave that night, and I know it's a great bonding experience with the players. You get to really see guys that you don't normally get to see outside, and we go out and we have a good time, and hopefully Celtics win.